Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Let's get it, boys. Way to come back. Way to bounce back from a 5-game losing drought. To straight up punch the Boston Celtics in the mouth. You down a couple players, we don't care. We coming out, we coming to ball, we coming to show the league we ain't playing. A lot of great takeaways from tonight's game. Well, this afternoon's game. It was a matinee game this afternoon. I caught it at work. But good game all in all, man. Good game. I'm super excited, as you can tell. Please stick around, like, comment, share, subscribe, and run that intro. What's goody, Knicks family? Oh man, what a game it was tonight. First and foremost, this is my 14th recorded video, but it is only my 13th video up on the page. I'm super excited about that. I've been remaining consistent and trying to stay on top of recording these videos after every single game. On my last video, did not a segment, but what I did was I did like a highlight reaction and incorporated it into the video. I'm thinking that I'm going to do those separate now, so I'm going to record me doing what I'm doing, you feel me, giving my little analysis to the game separately, and then, you know what I'm saying, do a separate video with the highlights to the game. It'll be a much shorter video, and I guess it give a little bit of versatility to the channel instead of just putting it all in one thing, and that'll also further stretch my video catalog to per se, something like that. So yeah, if you have any comments or any ideas about how I should approach that, you feel me, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Once again, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the good stuff. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for showing all of the love and rocking out with your boy. You feel me? If you click this video and if you rock with me, please do me a favor, hit the like button. You feel me? Like the video, even if you don't make it through the whole video, give it a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying, so that it can spread across the New York Knicks searches and the basketball searches across the YouTube streets. You feel me? So without further ado, there was a New York Knicks basketball this afternoon around 1 p.m. You feel me? I was at work. You know what I'm saying? Do what I do at work usually, working. You know what I'm saying? Started at 9:30 today. And at around, I'd say 10:30, maybe 11ish, it dawned on me, like, you feel me, there's a basketball game today. And not only is there a basketball game today, it is at 1 p.m. and I'm at work. I'm like, damn, I gotta watch this game. You feel me? I can't do my videos off of highlights alone. Like, I gotta watch the whole game so I can, you feel me, give my ones and twos on it. And then it dawned on me some more. Like, you feel me? Like, I work in a warehouse. I ain't gonna give away the location of where I work at, obviously, because I don't want to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? People know that I was doing this on the clock. You feel me? But either way, it don't matter because managers was walking past and they saw what was going on anyway. We watched the football game today too. And we got a computer at the desk, you know what I'm saying? And I got a site that I go to catch the games because I ain't got access to the MSGs and all that. We ain't got the cable. We just doing the streaming right now. You know, cut the cord. You feel me? So we don't got the cable and all that. We just do the streaming and all of that in the crib. So I catch my games on the laptop on this site. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see if the computer at the job gives us access to this site. Types in the site. Boom. Hit enter. You feel me? At around like 11 something, 12 something maybe. And you know what I'm saying, just to check and see if it was going to work. So boom, put it on ESPN. It's working. So for me, the people that's working with me now they interested because it's like, all right, there's football on today. So if he could get the game on, we could watch football. So I'm like, all right, boom, put it on, cool. So boom, 1 p.m. Those on the Knicks game. I ain't gonna give away the names of the workers that I was with, because I ain't co-workers. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble or whatever. But I'm saying my boy D, my boy M. I'm gonna do it that way. We was watching the Knicks game. I had them watching the Knicks game. You feel me? They ain't no Knicks fans. We in VA. You know what I'm saying, but I'm like, all right, put the Knicks game on. So now let's get into this game, folks. So tonight's game, this afternoon's game rather, New York Knicks beat the Boston Celtics 105-75. 30-point Smidadak. You feel me? Don DeMarco them. He killed them. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Let's get into this, because I think we had like 5 players in double digits tonight, this afternoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we're gonna start with, you feel me? We're gonna start with the boy Julius Randle. He dropped 20. He had 3 steals. He had 4 assists, 12 rebounds. He was 2 of 5 from the 3, 7 of 14 from the field, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 3 turnovers. I just feel like I had to let it be known how much turnovers he had, because we know turnovers is a thing that's a problem of his. So he had 3, which is still it's bad, but he also had 3 steals. I'm saying he had kind of a low assist number from what we're used to seeing, but I think that was due to a different player having the ball more in their hand this afternoon. And we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to my boy in a second. I think I'm gonna talk about him last. Next up, we got the kid, R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett had 19 points tonight. He had 4 turnovers, which is bad, of course. He had 2 steals, 3 assists. My man had 11 rebounds, 4 offensive. My bad, 4 of them were offensive. He was 7 of 8 from free throw, much improved. I'm liking that. You know what I'm saying, got to knock down those free throw shots. Would love to see him go 8 for 8, but you know what I'm saying, I know I can't even really make free throws myself, so I ain't gonna give him no help. I ain't no NBA basketball player. 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, which is also pretty good. You know what I'm saying, shot 50%. We can't be mad at that. He hasn't been hitting the shots, but the last 2 games he's much improved. He was 5 of 11 from the field. He only played about 30 minutes today, which might still seem high to some people, but we know he's been damn near playing 40 minutes a night. I'm saying he's averaging the most minutes in the league. So I'm saying he got a chance to sit down, even though Thibs had the guys in pretty late into the fourth quarter, even though the game was way out of hand. I'm saying Randall had 31 minutes. So those numbers are a little bit down in minutes wise, but I be wilding sometimes. I be talking too much before I get to, you know what I'm saying? But either way, I was good. I was happy to see the minutes go down a little bit for those guys so they could get some rest. You know what I'm saying, because we've been kind of, we expecting a lot out of them, minutes wise. Next, we have, I want to go down in the order of like the points, but I got to skip over my guy because I want to highlight him. I'm saying, so we're going to skip over him. We're going to go down to the other rook. You feel me? We're going to go to the rookie, Obi Toppin, the number 8 pick for the New York Knicks in this year's draft, last year's draft, technically. You feel me? Obi Toppin had 12 points. Obi Toppin had 1 block. He had 1 steal. He had 5 rebounds. He was 2 of 4 from 3, and he was 5 of 8 from the field. So it was a pretty good game from Obi. He only played 16 minutes, but he was pretty solid in his 16 minutes on the floor. It was really good to see him out there thriving in the offense and making something happen. I was happy to see that. Next, after Obi, we're going to go with Reggie Bullock. He had 11 points. He had 1 steal, 7 rebounds. He seems to be pretty good at getting rebounds for us, and that's good. He was 3 of 8 from the 3-point line, which is 37%. That's not too bad. I mean, he made a lot more threes tonight than he has made in a lot of the past couple games, so I'm not complaining. He was 4 of 9 from the field. We get Alfred Payne had 9 points. He had one block. He had one steal, 3 assists. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 9 from the field. So from the field, he was EP, and but it was pretty good to see him making his free throws. I don't know why he shot a three. He shot a three tonight. I'm just tired of seeing him shoot threes. AR, AR has been pretty quiet the last couple of games. He only had 3 shot attempts tonight. He didn't make any. He had 2 assists and a turnover. Yeah, so AR is pretty still. I'm giving him time to find himself. I know he still got the hammer somewhere. He probably left the clip at home. I don't know what's going on with AR right now, but it's cool as long as we could get some sort of production from everybody else. We can't really be too. I won't be too mad at him. And we got Mitchell Robinson with 8 points. He had 2 blocks. And one block, he blocked, I think it was Jeff Teague at the 3-point line. I'm saying Jeff Teague tried to hit a 3. My boy Mitch reached out. He got the reach. Boom, blocked it. And then as he's landing, you feel me? Jeff Teague kind of like bridged. I don't want to say arch. Pause. My bad. Time out. He bridged, and Mitch kind of fell on him. You feel me? And then fell to the ground. The fall looked pretty hard, even with T kind of breaking his falling. My boy D had pretty much said that maybe if Teague wasn't in the way, he probably wouldn't have fell. He probably would have caught himself, and he probably would have landed a little better. So Teague might have even made it worse. And I'm saying he fell. They called the foul and all that. And he sat for a little bit, but he came back in the game. He was 4-5 from the field, 7 rebounds. I don't know how come he doesn't get more rebounds. I just don't understand. We played 24 minutes. I really wish we could get more rebounding out of Mitch. Like, I feel like if we're not going to get so much of an offensive production from him, I mean, 4 or 5, obviously his field goal percentage is always going to be high because he's only catching lobs and he's putting up, he's doing cleanup putbacks and stuff like that. And I think the only one he missed was like a one-handed dunk attempt from a putback. And I'm saying he tried to do it one hand and he missed it. So sometimes I just be feeling like instead of doing that, even though he's really efficient at doing it, maybe he could, I'm saying, catch the ball one hand and then, I'm saying, try to go back up in a different way so that you don't miss that attempt, because that would have been an extra 2 points we would have had. But we ended up not really needing it. But sometimes we might need it. You know what I'm saying? But let me make sure. Is that everybody? Noel had 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 boards, 2 or 3 from the field. Kevin Knox was pretty quiet tonight. He only had 3 field goal attempts, and it was the only one that he made was a 3. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and he didn't really. He had 3 fouls. He didn't really play too much. He played about 15 minutes. I think he could have got some more time on the floor, especially once it got out of their hands. I'm saying he pretty much could have just let him do his thing. And we saw some DSJ tonight. He had 3 minutes. We saw some Theo Pinson, some Iggy. They came in at the end of the game. They didn't really do nothing at all. Dennis Smith put up 2 shots, and he made none of which. And he shot a free throw, made a free throw. And Theo Pinson put up a shot. That was about it. So now we get to the MVP of tonight's game. We get to the star of the show. We get to ReKNICKulous, also known as IQ. Late first round pick by the New York Knicks. I think I saw a picture somewhere where they rated him. I don't remember what they rated him. They gave his draft rating like a D+ or something crazy like that. I'm saying, but first of all, he put on a floater exhibition this afternoon. My boy played 21 minutes tonight. So Alfred Payne still ended up playing more minutes than him for whatever reason. But in his 21 minutes, my boy dropped 17 points. He did have 5 fouls, but he dropped 17 points. He had 2 turnovers. He had 1 block, 1 steal, 8 assists. He was 2 of 4 from 3 and 7 of 12 from the field. Shooting 58% from the field, of course. Shooting 50% from 3, of course. Those numbers are stupendous, in my opinion. Pretty good numbers. Those are starting caliber numbers. So, with that being said, I turn my discussion briefly into, does ReKNICKulous get the starting position moving forward. Now, I felt coming into tonight's game, if we didn't see a change in the starting lineup, that I believe that maybe Tom Thibodeau wouldn't change his lineup until possibly 15 to 20 games into the season. Because I have heard, I've said in a previous video, that he might possibly be looking at these games, him and the analytic team that they have and everybody behind him, they might be looking at these games in 15 to 20 game increments, especially being as we seen the 10 game already go by. And after the 10th game, we still didn't see a change in the starting lineup. Only reason why we did see one was because of Reggie Bullock being out due to injury. So this was, I believe, game 13 for us tonight. Because, yeah, we're now 6-8, right? That was 14. So, yeah, of course, yeah, that was game 14 to this afternoon. Tomorrow we face the Orlando Magic, and that will be game 15 for us. And I believe then we might be able to get some type of a view of what the star lineup might look like moving forward. Maybe we'll get a change after tomorrow, depending on if we're able to come out strong again and get another win, and then see how we look moving forward. So, you know, I'm in this Facebook group, as I think it was called Knicks Click. I think that's what it's called. And pretty much I see a lot of guys in the group pretty much saying that, you know, they want Emmanuel quickly to start, and they would like Kevin Knox in the starting lineup as well. And I can't say that I disagree with them. I don't think I disagree with them at all. I would like to have Emmanuel quickly in the starting lineup, but from some other viewpoints, from what I've seen when people post things like that, people are saying that if we bring Emmanuel quickly into the starting lineup, will we still have the same intensity coming off the bench in our second unit that Emmanuel quickly brings to the game? And also, will his intensity transfer into his starting role? Would he still have that same sort of spark in the starting minutes of the game that he does have when he comes off the bench? And I can't necessarily disagree with that either. And I think that is pretty much what the role of a coach is. You have to learn how to manage these things. You have to learn how to learn your players. You have to learn your players and see which positions you can put them in, which positions you can put your players in to further benefit the team and to get the outcome that you want, which is wins. Obviously, Emmanuel quickly has a lot to improve, a lot of room to improve on the defensive end. I can't say that I see Elfrid Payton playing a much more intensified defense than I see from Emmanuel quickly. Because honestly, when I see Emmanuel quickly, he's moving. Boy is active on both ends of the floor. He's trying. So he might need to gain some more defensive skill, obviously. But I feel like he isn't too far off from what Elfrid Payton brings on the defensive end. Because let's see, if I'm not mistaken, he ended up with a block. Emmanuel quickly had a block, and Elfrid Payton also ended up with a block. Elfrid Payton blocked, I forgot who it was, at the 3-point line. There was a play where Elfrid Payton passed the ball to Randall up at the key, like right close to the half court line. He passed him the ball, boom, right? Randall gets doubled. So Randall passes the ball back to EP. So as the ball is on his way to EP seems like he was ready to take off before he even had possession of the ball. Like he didn't even get the ball yet. So the ball kind of bounces off of his hand. And then Julius Randle just stands there and watches the ball. Like he had the opportunity to get to the ball. Elfrid Payton didn't react quick enough to get to the ball, so the ball ended up in the Boston Celtics' hand. They ended up going down the other end. I think this was at the end of like the second quarter, or something like that. So the quarter's about to be over. And then so the ball gets swung, ends up in the shooter's hand, and Elfrid Payton closes out, blocks the shot before the end of the quarter. So I mean, that was good hustle and way to go back on D. But I believe that was the situation. I don't remember if the quarter was ending or if there was a timeout called after the block. I think the quarter was ending. I can't remember. But it was good hustle to get back on D and to close out and block that shot. But you shouldn't have lost the ball in the first place, to be honest. And that's how I feel. So Elfrid Payton with 2 turnovers, Quickley with 2 turnovers. They both Elfrid Payton only had 2 fouls, Quickley had 4, so maybe just a little bit irresponsible on the defense. But yeah, I think one of the plays where he caught his foul, Marcus Smart kind of had him. He was behind Marcus Smart, and I think Marcus Smart was getting a little frustrated throughout the game. I ain't gonna front. Quickley was putting on a floater exhibition this afternoon. Like almost every floater that went in. Like he put up a decent amount of floaters, and they were on tonight. This afternoon he might have found himself. Hopefully, I'm saying obviously we don't want to overreact. This is just one game. Let's see what he does tomorrow against the Magic. What time is tomorrow's game? Tomorrow's game is at 12 p.m. So we got another afternoon game. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Let me see. I want to see what the game chart looking like. All right, so we rebounded the Boston Celtics 53-43. We had more assists than them, 22-15. The steals were pretty even, 11-10. We were up by that one. We had 7 blocks to their 2, 16 turnovers to their 17. We got to keep these turnover numbers down. Surprisingly, 16 turnovers, and we won by 30. Oh man, their field goal percentage was horrible. We were 47 to their 29. Pretty much 30% they shot. We shot 38% from 3. They shot 15% from 3. That is crazy. That's not going to happen again, for sure. And 81% from free throw to their 62. And we had 17 second chance points to their 6. 48 points in the paint to their 32. And they had more fast break points than us, 7-11. But, I mean, look, we went up as much as 37 points this afternoon. This was crazy. Crazy. They never led the whole game. The game was tied one time. And they never led the whole game. This is crazy. 37 was our highest lead. We were spanking them. Yeah, so I guess that pretty much sums up this video. I'm not gonna get too crazy. We got another game tomorrow, and also what I'm gonna do at this point is that after I finish recording this, I'm going to either possibly do my reaction video to the highlight. I'm just gonna probably edit through these videos. Through this video that I just recorded here, and put this together and get it ready for tomorrow. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to chill. So, thank you once again. I can't thank you guys enough for showing love, showing support, coming through for your boy, watching these videos. Please, if you're going to continue to do so, make sure that you give a like. Make sure that you leave a comment. Make sure that you share it with your loved ones, especially if they are Knicks fans. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, man. And tell your Knicks people, look, subscribe, man. We from the ground up, grassroots. Now, I mean, this is all me doing this all on my own, editing and all of these things, man. The logo, all of that. Once again, shout out to my boy Goldstream Fly for the beat. that is in the intro. I have the link to that beat, which will get you to his page where you can see more beats and get in contact with him if that is something that you are interested in. I'm saying he does have some pretty good beats. He got some fire beats, man. I can't lie. And kind of made me want to get back in my rapping bag. You know what I'm saying? But thank you once again. I can't thank you enough. I'm saying super humbled. And I'm saying stay tuned. We got another game tomorrow, another video. I'm saying, you know what it is? That's ReKNICKulous. Bow. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We appreciate you over here in Knicks Nation. Once again, that's ReKNICKulous, and I'm out.